welcome, one and all, to A Bug's Life. I wish I could remember the theme tune to A Bug's Life.
There's a theme tune?
I'm sure there was.
The animated
film. So
yeah.
Theme tune?
Well, it would have. Well, we'll discuss that later. And I will send you all YouTube videos of weird Bug Life music. With lines going, see? Or I won't, because I won't be able to find it and I'll quietly forget the topic and hope no one else brings it up. Anyway, last time you guys fought a lot of undead things. Successfully defeating all of them. After doing so, you were still knackered from your exertions of travels. Arwen settled down to try and craft some arrows as she'd been running out of this long journey. Stix decided just to head straight to sleep. And so everyone missed the signs amongst the village of a larger threat about, which meant that during the night you were attacked by an extremely large bone naga, Klari being ambushed on watch when it tried to fire lightning at her. Fortunately, being a rogue, he was completely unfazed by this, just coolly sidestepping out of the way. It's like, ha, biatch. And so, after quick reactions from all of you, snapping awake out of sleep at this noise and light explosion, you probably beat the ever-living shit out of it more quickly than I could possibly imagine. So making mental notes to murder you with more dangerous things next time. You promptly travelled on the next day, encountering the body of a dead dragon tortoise, sort of half buried in the earth, seemingly consumed in some way or another. Its shell cracked open. And also discovering a lot of weird pointed insectoid footprints surrounding it. Following these, you were eventually led by their tracks to a large group of these creatures. These, ants were in a formation. There were these large wolf-sized soldier ants in two lines protecting, two lines looking out, protecting two other lines of ants that were travelling north to south. The group travelling north each one was carrying a chunk of this weird purple-looking flesh, and the group travelling south all appeared to be empty-handed, travelling to whatever they were collecting. You approached and tried to speak to the ants. Unfortunately, they were more monstrous than bestial, so could not be conversed with. And as you approached, they took that as a sign of aggression and started moving towards you. So it is here, if we jump in, we did drop into a little bit of initiative just to try and track how things were going. So we start off with Stix.
I have 2 other spells, sorry.
Plant growth! Oh, we didn't know that, sorry. It's fine. I don't think you've got anything special for 9th level. Plant growth! 100 foot radius, so 200 feet of plants grow suddenly.
So the entire area is suddenly, like, all around you. There are these trees and bushes and flowers and things like that, and all of a sudden everything just multiplies, and the moss and the ferns and everything just starts shoot. It's like when you watch a nature documentary and they time lapse something and it goes in a few seconds, but it does that before your eyes in literally 6 seconds.
It's great. Absolutely great stuff.
Rather than draw it, I would say the entire area, other than this purple line which you drew last session, which was your proposed route through.
Indeed. So for every 1 foot they walk, now they have to expend 4 feet of movement. So their speed is quartered, essentially.
Yeah.
Except for this path. And I believe because we were travelling, I have Elvis. I have Les Elvis.
Yeah.
And therefore, I'm going to hop on Elvis. Tell someone else to hop on Elvis with me. And say, let's get the fuck out of here!
I believe the standard riding arrangement is Stix and Klari on Elvis, and Neo and Arwen on Neo's steed.
Yep.
Still has a name, by the way. Say, what was the name?
Cedric.
Cedric. You want to call it Cedric?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so going to die. It's fine. And upon Elvis, I'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. As I tell Elvis, mush boy, through the weeds. And he moves us through the weeds. So technically, also Klari moves there as well.
Klari moves with you. Yeah.
So
the ants are still struggling in 2 lines going north and south, and there's this weird little bit where they're moving really slowly and then they break through and just zip across this little but you can see some of them now have turned in, having pushed in much closer to them, have turned, and the ones that aren't carrying anything have turned in your direction towards this new threat. So that's where you guys are. Next up is Klari.
Klari.
I don't need to do anything. Remain on Elvis.
Remain on. Love it. Yeah, I think we've pretty much got this in the bag. I mean, if you wanted, you could try and attack some of the ones at the front of us, but I feel like that might be needlessly. Yeah, I don't really want to provoke
I don't
them.
want to kill them if we don't need to. Yeah, no, I will do nothing.
Okay. Well, next up is no space and so many books. At the moment. Come on, there's the mouse again. There it is. So I'll just do it with this. I need a bookmark. What I need. So, 2 of these. So all these ants. The small ones in the middle are sort of cat-sized, and as you approach, a few of them continue to scuttle off north with their prey, moving very slowly, trying to force their way through. And some of them, the ones coming south without a payload, just look towards you, and they start to move. And so they have very slow movement speed. So one group goes 5 feet this way, and the other one goes 5 feet this way. As they're trying to squeeze through, and they're sort of they're all moving as a big clump now. Loads of them are grouped up together, and some of them really struggling through this thing. They're barely moving, but an ant will climb over the top of it and just scuttle across, and then it drops down, and then another one comes over the top. So almost like this rolling wave of large cat-sized ants moves towards you. But that's all they can do, being massively slowed down by this. You can only move 5 feet.
Do not fear. I've got this.
Okay.
It will be fine.
Next up is Arwen. You are currently riding on Neo's steed.
Excellent.
With Neo.
Cedric,
okay.
I'm gonna summon my wildfire spirit just in case.
Okay. Where are you summoning your spirit?
Next to me.
Next to you. Alright?
I said, yes. Can I draw it?
Yes, you can draw it.
Woohoo!
Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No.
Okay. In which case, these guys go. And seeing as the whole area is difficult terrain, they have 1/4 movement speed, which means they can go 10 feet, and they're all turning back towards towards Stix and Klari, as they are the closest ones to the core of this line that they were supposed to be protecting. You guys just rushed past them, and they're all like scrambling through, trying to get to you. But that's something they can do on their turn, and then it is Neo's turn. So he is going to ride 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So he and Arwen get just behind you guys there.
Oh. Can my wildfire spirit jump on the back?
Well, it's an incorporeal spirit.
Yeah. Can I be holding it?
It doesn't damage you. What does it say about your allies?
It's friendly to them. I know that.
Yeah, but I think there's a specific line about it not damaging you,
How did you know?
if I remember correctly.
Some spirits do.
There we go. So each creature within. So if you want to summon it where you did, both Neo and the horse will need to make dexterity saving throws.
Please use his name. Cedric.
I thought it was Lloyd for that.
Yeah.
No.
His name's Lloyd Cedric.
Lloyd.
Cedric Lloyd.
Don't know what the stats.
Cedric Lloyd Aegis. That's his full name.
I could just summon it a bit further forward. Now that I know.
Okay, you're going to do that instead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. Good old fun. Okay. No! Stop it. I won't. Okay. I probably summoned it about that.
Okay.
So that's not.
Okay, so that's not within.
Okay.
Alright.
But if it catches up, can I scoop it up?
Yes.
Okay.
But that will mean everyone else will be subject to its fiery presence.
I don't think it. Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Anyway, that's what everyone does. So we'll go back to Stix.
Back to Stix. And Stix is going to... Okay. See, here's the thing, right? I'm thinking that... Oh, we need to get through this, we need to get through this board, and they're currently blocking us. Can I like move through it? Can I move through them?
Yeah, it's a swarm of cat-sized things. So, yeah, you can just like swarm through the space.
Cool. Okay. In which case, I'm going to, with my action, cast Bless on Elvis. Wait, no. Oh, Bless or friggin' if Elvis was to try and move through them,
Mm-hmm.
would that be an ability check like athletics, or would that be like some kind of attack to charge through them?
It depends what you're trying to do.
Just barge on through them. Don't bother about them. Just push through and keep going.
So, because it's a swarm, I say you can move through them without a check, but it'll be difficult terrain when you do so.
Okay, that is fair enough. In which case, I'm going to check my spells just to make sure. Strike, rifle, strike, with build on. Rusty step, heat, metal, fine steel. Okay. So I'm going to. Yeah, fuck it. Just charge on through. So that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Klari, get your bottom over here. As you come over there as well.
Okay. They will get 2 attacks of opportunity on you.
Yes, they will, but I
wouldn't be too worried. It is a 1 and a 3.
Excellent! I knew it.
So
Good boy.
Elvis just charges through, and there's like a bit of squelching and splatting as he just puts his hooves straight through. And there's like crunching of like these like armored carapaces as he just like charges through, as he just squishes several of them on his way through.
Horrifying. I love it. Yeah, and that's basically me. And I'm just going to shout back to everyone, just stay on the path, we'll be fine. Let's try not to piss anything else off. Don't make a comment here, it's going to us. Yeah, pretty much me.
Okay. Next up is Klari.
We're pretty much in the clear, so I don't think there's anything I can do to help.
Do you want to hold any actions?
I'm gonna hold an action to attack in case Neo and Arwen get in trouble.
Okay. What are you going to attack with?
Why is probably a bit risky in the forest, isn't it?
With all my plants, I would disapprove.
What was it? Is
Then
it
again,
a crossbow I have? Sure.
You have a hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow, yeah, hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow. I believe that depending on the range, might be with disadvantage, but
No, I think it's like
30
no,
feet
120 is my
disadvantage range.
Okay, so you're holding an action to attack with your crossbow if Neo and Arwen are friend.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's going to be the swarm's turn. So these guys are going to start moving in as well. These guys can go 5 feet. These guys can go 5 feet. One of these guys can go 5 feet in this direction, coming after you, and the other one's going to go 5 feet in this direction, coming after Neo and Arwen. And that's everything they can do, because they are squish. Arwen, your turn.
Can my wildfire spirit hold an action?
I'm going to say no.
Can I hold an action to...
How do you control it? What do you have to use?
I just have to command it.
Is that an action, a bonus action, a
Bonus
free
action. If I don't use an action...
Well, actually, then, yes, I suppose you could command it to wait for a trigger. So
Yeah.
it could hold an action. So it wouldn't necessarily be holding an action, it would just be waiting for the trigger of your command.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess in that it's kind of holding action.
Okay.
So yes, I'll go back on what I said and say yes, it can.
Excellent. I checked, it doesn't... Like, if I'm holding it, it's not going to hurt Neo or Lord Cedric.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
So, we're just going to do all this at the same time. 5, 10, 15... Oh, hello. I'm going to pick up the spirit.
Okay.
Hold on. And then when we get to... Like, when we get within 5 feet of one of these...
Swarms.
Thank you. I'm going to tell it to teleport.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn? You still got an action.
Hold on. Yeah. No, that's fine.
That's everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
Alright.
picking it up is kind of a...
Yeah, it's the big boy's turn. So these guys you have 5, 10 feet. And this guy's going to go 5, 10 feet. And these guys going to go 5, 10. Then 5, 10. And these guys can also go 5 and 5, 10. 5, 10. And I won't bother about those guys because I don't think they can have enough to do much. Right. So, let's have a look. So, 2 attacks against Elvis. These ones are better. 2 9s, so 2 14s to hit Elvis Stix.
They hit!
So that is 1, 2, so Elvis takes 7 slashing damage and 5 acid damage from the first attack. So 12 damage total.
Elvis is dead. Oh, Elvis is dead.
From the first attack.
Yeah.
Oh wait! I take that damage instead.
Ben says he takes the damage instead.
Okay, well we'll come back to that. Seeing as Ben is currently in another room, we'll switch gears for a moment and do the 2 on Lloyd Cedric. Oh yes, that's a 19 and a 5. So I think the 5 will miss. Oh no, I've lost my page again. Too many pages. Too many pages. What is the AC of a basic? We want the warhorse. The AC is 11, so 1 hits. So he takes not much. He only takes 8 damage to the warhorse. And you see these 2 ants like come in with a big pinch. Like they're not quite big enough to reach you guys on top, so they're nipping at the mount's legs. You can hear that even though it's not a real horse, it still certainly feels real underneath you. You know, it's a summoned fey creature. cries out in pain. It does so. So that's everything that happens to Lloyd Cedric. Stix, you have a thing?
Yes, so I believe with Find Steed, so Steed takes upon you choose. Additionally, if Steed doesn't turn to 5 or less, there's a stage of 6 hours with a map in combat now. And Steed Bond allows you to fight as a seamless unit while mounted in your Steed. You can any spell that you cast. The target on you, also target your Steed. When the Steed drops to 0 hit points, it disappears. You can also dismiss the Steed. When a Steed with 1 mark, you can communicate with each other. You can remember one of the Steeds and actually communicate with. There's a thing, I'm sure there's a thing it says, that says, if you're attacked, you can choose to take the damage for it, or you can make it take damage that attacks you.
There might be a feature of the mounted combatant feat.
Maybe.
Doesn't say anything about that in the description of this spell.
It doesn't, no. Okay, never mind. Thingy's gone.
So it takes...
Oh, pieces of shit. Oh my god. Yeah, that's wrong.
Yes, it's a feature of the mounted combatant feat. You can force an attack targeted at your mount to target you instead.
Ah, fuck. Well, I tried, Elvis.
So Elvis disappears, and you guys are suddenly deposited on this pathway between.
Horrible.
And so that second attack will actually be targeted at you, Klari, riding in the rear of Elvis. Does a 14 hit you?
I'd
be surprised if it did.
Was that a 16?
Yeah, I believe it's 15.
Haha, no, it does not.
Okay, so you land on the ground and kind of roll as this thing starts to try to nip at you, but roll out of the way, taking no damage.
Oh, dear.
That was indeed Neo.
Damn, he's better armor.
So he pulls out his weapon and pulls out his blade, like wielding like one-handed, like down low, but leaning over the side. It makes 2 attacks against one of them. I think they're both hit. Let's have a quick double check. Yes, they will. They're both hit. Those are the wrong dice. I need d10s, not d8s. So used to rolling d8s for Doc. Whereas literally everything I think on Doc is a d8. It's like spiritual weapon is, spirit guardians is, his hammer is because he's always one-handed, sacred flame is, cure wounds is a d8. Everything is a d8 for Doc. Oh, that is terrible, Neo. 1 and a 2 on the damage dice. So not great damage. He then attempts to ride Lloyd Cedric. That's not worked at all. I'm going to have to move it individually because there's so much detritus on that. No. No, don't move everything. Come on, just give me it. There we go. So he goes 5 feet. That was 1 attack of opportunity. Yeah, so... Well, it might not kill. So he goes 5 feet. So you and Neo travel 5 feet. And...
You've taken his eyes away.
Oh, well, you're going to have to move it
That's fine.
because of the line. So it's 5 feet, and then the mount is destroyed, and you two are also both unceremoniously dumped on the ground before these ants.
His legs, come on.
But that's everything on his turn.
Well,
So we go back to you, Stix.
Hello. Well, Stix is going to. So you guys.
Clary has held action. If everything goes wrong.
Clary does have a held action.
Oh yeah,
That's a good
it's
point.
wrong.
Things are going wrong. Yes. Sorry, we were trying to. Chantal didn't pick a new spell for 9th level, and realised that she has 5d6 sneak attack now.
Oh, fuck me.
After that fight we did.
Yeah,
In that case, I forgot. Yeah.
you did.
Would it go up to 49?
No, I got to 56. Roll with your.
Yeah.
So,
You already said your hand crossbow.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm using.
Oh, just trying to decide which one you're hitting.
Which one I'm... Because I can't reach the... I wouldn't be able to hit the little one. Oh, there's things right in front of us. I didn't even notice.
yeah, you have 2 of these, like, large, almost like wolf-sized ants
This is
pressing you as you're...
Yeah, it's your held action, so hitting one of them.
So I suppose I'd attack the one that's closer to them. Which really
Yeah.
Yeah, you're using a ranged attack, but you've got enemies within 5 feet, so this will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Sadly. Fine. You've got +3, no plus so much.
Even with disadvantage, that still hits.
Aha! Oh wait, enemies within 5 feet! Sneak attack!
You don't have sneak attack because you don't have advantage on the roll and there's no ally within 5 feet.
That's the thing I'm attacking.
Oh wait, which one were you attacking? I thought you were attacking.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I thought you were
never see
attacking
those
the ones here. Never mind. Yes, you're
I
probably
assumed
right.
they're out
Yeah.
of my line of sight, so I was actually...
You're probably right. Yeah.
Because the big one there and like the grips of them. Yeah.
Indeed. Good job.
Okay, so that was your held action. Stix, what do you do?
Cool. Stix is just gonna really quickly shout, "Are you guys okay?"
He's gonna take a look around and be like, no.
Fuck. Okay then. Oh. What to do? Okay. Stix is gonna count some shit. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay, 65 feet. Which one of the... Fucking... Kill me, you little rat bastards. Where is it? Can I upcast this? Yes! Oh my god, why haven't I done this? Oh, because I've only just got the spell slots to be able to do that. Moonbeam! But this time I said it in a funny voice. Moonbeam! At 3rd level! Because what are spell slots? Actually, no, I'm going to stick to 2nd. Because I've only got 1/3 level spell slot left. And I'm saving that for a smite or a very big heal.
Okay.
So, Moonbeam.
Cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. And Stix. Are any of these... So, obviously, me and Clary were on Elvis. I'm now somewhere. Am I here? Am I... Or am I...
There, I think. Or, no, one to your left is where I had you in my head.
The one to my left.
Yeah.
Excellent. Then you know what? I think I'm gonna pull out my shield and just move here. So that if Clary wants
You are
it.
moving.
Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. Of course, that's what the line's for. Okay,
Yeah.
so in which case I'm going to move here so that there is an ally within 5 feet of this one when she wants to smack it some. And I'm just gonna shout back, "Fucking run!" To them two, and I'm sure this will be fine. Because you gotta have faith.
Okay. Clary, what are you up to? Now it's back to your turn.
Oh, I could have.
Right, so it's a
Done some
quarter
cool-
movement, you say? So I've still got 10
Yes.
feet.
So if you move along the line, you
Oh,
have
the-
normal movement. If you move off the line, it costs you 20 foot of movement per square. Because it's overgrown with plant life and tangling vines and creepers and things like that.
So you can move 2 squares, basically.
Or you can move along the line 40
Yeah.
feet. It's a clear path that Stix left to try and run through.
Okay, so I move here, that's 5.
Mm.
Here is a total of 25.
Yes.
I can go there. And I can go.
Mm-hmm.
You do take an attack of opportunity from the one to your left.
That's fine.
That's a 21 to hit.
Well, that's fine.
Fine.
That is 6 slashing damage and 5 acid damage.
I am.
As these pincers try and grab hold of you, you can feel this acidic, burning sensation where they grab you.
Uncanny dodge.
Everybody is going to feel the wrath of.
The wrath of Clary.
Yeah, so I'm going to attack obviously the one that's in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, what's happened?
What has happened?
What?
What the fuck?
How have I?
What have you done?
Oh,
Harry's character sheet just minimized and it went like.
if you double click the top of your character sheet, the long bar, which means you can move it around.
It's so helpful to go soon.
Yeah, you can minimize your character sheet on the thing. That's so useful.
So
You know
much
you
time.
can pop them out into separate windows, like separate web windows,
You can, yeah. That's just
and minimize them and stuff as well.
long-winded.
It's just confusing.
Not long-winded, it's probably a better way of doing it.
We've got tablet. Harry.
Yeah.
I have them like that all the time so I can move them onto my spare screen and things.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yes. A
Shut
palpable hit.
up.
Seven plus 11. 18.
That
Oh, it's
is 3
nat
ones.
ones.
3 ones.
I was like, oh,
That's a bit rough.
I'm excited.
Still 18 damage.
18 damage. A
And you're
palpable hit.
Sorry. Okay. Since I wasted my chance to disengage, and with my bonus to do an offhand attack.
Okay. Yeah, you still got advantage for flanking. 22.
What for it? -4.
Yeah.
So that's just 2 damage.
20 damage.
20 on the turn. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Alright. Up next. This swarm is going to go 5 feet. And this one's going to 5 feet.
You know what?
It's going to follow it. And this one is also going to follow that one. And then just move all of these in a bit. As they all want some delicious lunch.
Oh.
Arwen, what are you doing?
So I'm still holding my spirit, okay?
Yeah. Its held action didn't go off because you didn't reach the swarm.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know that I'm still holding it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually tell. 5, 10.
Yeah, it's very a bit tricky on this. Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna get to here. Because I'm. Wait. There.
Yeah. So you 20 feet of movement to get to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And.
So you take 2 attacks of opportunity from the 2 giant ants next to you.
Yeah, that's fine. His legs have come off.
So. Oh, that's 2 2s. So.
Excellent.
Just shunk shunk. You neatly like jump, sort of like using Neo as a vault as he's still like standing up, having been dumped off Lloyd Cedric. You like jump over him, holding your little fire baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and now, can I ask Neo if he's gonna run?
Yeah.
Are you gonna run?
I'll do what you do.
Okay, come here. And then when Neo gets to us,
Yeah.
we teleport.
Okay.
Wait, what?
You didn't want to teleport because it would set fire to everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that teleport. Right. Well, all I'm saying is we got in a lot less trouble than you. If you'd have done what I'd have done, we'd have been out of here. We'd have been gone.
I did do.
You didn't do what I did. I ran through. I cleared a path.
We did.
Kind of. But then why are you there? Why am I here? I'm confused.
Because we fell off.
Oh, well, that was silly.
I'm just picturing this fight sort of in the midst of like stabbing and slashing ants. Why are you there?
Just shouting in the middle of a fucking forest.
Okay. That's everything on your turn. Right, well, I believe there are 2 ants that need to make a saving throw.
There are. Con save.
Well, that's a 2 out of 5 again, so I don't think with their +1 con that's going to help.
Mwah!
So, roll damage.
Fuck are you, ants? No!
Seems not too good.
Everyone's rolling like shit.
The one time Moonbeam could have come in clutch, it rolls 2 ones. That's so confident.
Everyone rolls like shit.
Rolled yet? I might roll great.
This is sad.
No.
This is good.
So, Neo's, well, can it get there? Yeah, oh yeah.
Wait, why can that get there?
Because it can go 10 feet.
Ugh, how disgusting.
So, I need another dice.
Let's all agree that bugs suck.
Yes.
So, 2 of those will hit.
He better not wuss out and not run here.
Neo takes 10 plus
Those attacks.
11. So Neo takes 21 damage.
Shit.
Buddy, I've got ya.
From only 2 attacks, he manages to parry 1, but the other 2 you can see just like onto his ankles. What is max? Yeah. And then it is his turn. So he's going to take 2 attacks back. does 8 damage to one of them, and then kind of looks at his precarious situation, and Neo will cast a Misty Step. No, I've grabbed the wrong thing on the map. God damn it. And appear next to you here, and like reach out his hand for yours.
Let's go. Kapoof.
So what happens?
We teleport only 15 feet, but it's
Okay.
better than nothing.
Okay.
And also these big ants are going to be flamed.
They're going to be flamed.
Yes.
Swarm.
Yes.
What does the swarm have to do?
Have to make a dexterity saving throw.
DC.
Yes.
Pardon?
Yes. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Oh, it's mine. Okay.
What's your spell save DC, Arwen?
Level 9! Oh. DC for everything. Oh.
14.
It's a fail.
Haha, you suck. 1d6.
Oh wait, hang on, I've used the wrong stat block. Yeah, no, still fail.
1d6.
Should have.
Plus.
Yeah.
You're rolling shit too!
Refreshing bonus.
So that's 4. So I think 5.
Oh.
5 damage
Yeah.
to the swarm of insects.
You take a lovely 5.
Okay. And then you can move yourself 15 feet, and I'm near to
Oh,
catch up.
no, come on. 5, 10, 15?
I think down 1.
Here?
Yeah. And then we'll just move everyone in formation around you. So Neo will go there, and your fire spirit will go to your right.
Oh no.
I do, because it's a magic sword.
Let's go. Oh,
Oh dear lord, what have you done?
use this.
Oh, it's using. Right, I really need to get you a token for that.
I'll make one, it's fine.
It might be fun at some point.
No, I'll make one, it's okay.
Let's get you an adhesive token.
I love this.
While you do that, we go back to Stix.
Why don't you just make her draw draw that in paint and then make it a token? Make that
Yes, this
token.
frog-looking thing.
Yes. Stix, what are you up to?
Nothing much, just chilling really. Having fun. My moonbeam, I saw it do. It's meant to be like godly fire raining down from above, but it was sort of
like radiant fire from on high.
yeah, but it was sort of like when you try and light a box of matches, but it doesn't quite light, and it just sort of goes. Oh well.
It's like when you strike it. It's not lighting, so you strike it too hard. You snap the match, and just a little bit of flame just goes onto the floor.
Basically, yeah.
You wake up in the middle of the night and you go to check your phone and it blinds you.
It's that damage.
That
Oh
is,
my eyes! Oh,
and it takes as much damage as that phone then falling on your face.
oh.
Pain.
I threw my phone on my face the other day. I was lying in bed and I tried to transfer it from my right hand to my left hand over my face, and all I did was drop it on my face.
Ow.
Yeah,
That's just
that's
that's
kind
just
of what I said, but with
Maybe
a
it's
more
then.
colourful language.
that
No, I've
accident.
just been laying in bed on my phone chilling and then Ben's hand knocks my phone and it hits me in the head.
Oh,
No.
oh no! What a terrible accident!
Anyway, I so I got moon. I got moonbeam.
You got Mountain.
It is going to go here,
Okay.
and then I am going to say, hey, ant. Bye.
I'm not even perfect over my phone.
15, 20, 25. And I'm just going to say, come on! Through the pathway! And just
So it's an attack of opportunity against. Well, yeah, just one attack of opportunity against you, Stix.
shit, I'm only going to go there, because I feel like if I go there, at the very least I can come back.
Does a 15 hit you?
Go back there. No, for I have my shield. out. And it wouldn't have hit me anyway because my AC is 17. So,
So it like turns to like try and like chomp at you, like bat it away.
get away.
Clary.
Oh, you ran away.
I did run away.
Me.
Well, we're running. That's the.
Are we?
Yeah. I mean, I'm running. I don't know about you lot.
Days later, Stix, alone in the woods, lost. I wonder whatever happened to those people.
Yeah, it's because I like coming in.
Yes, it's very precarious, and we have a speed advantage.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to attack the sound again.
Okay.
So, what's that game where there's that sand that slows you down?
Every game.
Yeah.
No, there's one I'm specifically thinking of where if you walk up,
In the mud.
it really slows you down, and it's like a driving game. I don't fucking know.
Mario Kart. The sand slows you down unless it's the level where you're driving only on sand. Then it's fine.
Well, when you run on the sand in Mario, you just get absorbed by the sand.
That definitely hits.
Cool. Nice. The button.
You don't get a sneak attack, unfortunately. You have no allies within 5 feet, and you don't have advantage.
Of course. Then 8.
So, just the 8 damage.
Ocho. No, Stix abandoned you.
6 abandoned.
Stix has a plan, and that plan is run.
Every time Clary starts to calm down, she's not so mad at 6. He does something.
Fine. Oh no, I'm sorry we couldn't kill an ant.
What else are you doing on your turn, Karen?
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And I can run between them, can't I?
Yeah,
Moving there, would that be
that'd be 20 feet.
20?
No, so that's 5 feet because you're moving out of the difficult terrain into that square, and that square is normal terrain.
Oh, I moved the line. Oh, no.
It's okay, it's moved around a little bit, it's not quite where it started.
5.
The plants, man.
15,
They move in ways that we don't
20,
understand.
25, 30, 35. Clary can't actually go any further. So it's no more.
The world ends.
Dun, dun, dun.
Civilization beyond this point. I did not go here.
The world glitched out, so it's just one of them world holes, like.
Okay.
I have loaded of video games, you can just see like
Yeah.
underground.
Up is the ant swarms. This one's going to go 5 feet. This one's going to go 5 feet. They're all very confused as they keep moving in directions, and you guys are moving around much faster than they can. So they're all very upset, and there's a lot of like angry like clicking and
Angry ant noises.
It's a good thing that Speak with Animals didn't work, otherwise there'd be a lot of swear words. But yes, one of them can get within range of Neo, but will miss. As he's like swiping with his glaive and sort of manages to keep them back. A few of the heads get sliced off as he does so, but the swarm is still intact. Arwen, what are you up to?
Can anyone dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An action to do it. Clary can do it as a bonus action.
Oh, what a great day.
Mm-hmm.
How far is a dash?
That is gives you your movement speed again.
Oh, I can go 80 feet.
Yes, but it is your action to do so.
You have 40 feet of movement speed?
Yeah.
Gee.
Mobile
What'd you-
feet.
At the
Huh?
beginning.
Oh, mobile feet.
I
Right.
Clary was the only one with 40 feet this entire time.
Oh! Then I feel fucking slow.
You This bit. How fast can I go?
One square is 20 feet when
20
you're not on the path.
Okay, so
Not on the path. Right.
20 there. No. 4. Yeah, there.
Yeah, and that will be your movement.
5, 10, 15.
Nope, you're
20,
still in the difficult terrain there.
25. Yeah, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm gonna go up there because when I dash,
Hmm.
difficult terrain doesn't cost me extra movement.
What the fuck? How does that make any sense?
What? Hold on. Hold. I don't like to burst your bubble.
Whee!
But you need to check something. Because I'm not entirely sure. Because I'm pretty sure this says something about.
I just copied and pasted it straight off the thing. That's what it is. That's what it says.
Vitality plants
He's looking at plant growth.
on action, all normal plants they can overground a creature moving to the other. It doesn't say, actually, it's difficult terrain. It just says, a creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves.
I mean, that sounds like difficult terrain.
That sounds very much like difficult terrain, yeah.
I'm gonna rule it is difficult terrain in this example.
Cool.
Also, because what the fuck is the mobile feat that you can just dash in difficult terrain and be fine all of a sudden? You're just moving at such a speed that you're just like...
Yeah.
You know when Dash runs across the water?
In the Incredibles. Yeah.
Me.
You see you on top of the plants. Yeah? Okay.
Personally, I kind of like to think of it as like, I've commanded the plants to part like the Red Sea. For you to run.
No.
Or you just like leap on like leaves. Like you're literally walking on like leaves.
It's like Legolas walking on snow, but it's Arwen on leaf.
Yeah, like...
Warrior.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. Well, he's headless at the moment. 5, 10, 15,
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
He's gonna get to there, and then he's
Okay.
God! Oh, it's a massacre!
Well,
God, I can't take his head. There we go.
looks like you already have.
Jesus, and you're taking a trophy!
Okay, so he teleports another 15 feet.
Yes.
So that is 2 deck saves from those boys. There's a natural 20 and a 9.
Well, hold on, 5, 15. Yes, okay. 2 this time.
2 damage. What about on the save? Half on the save?
No.
I think it's just save or suck.
Okay, so only one of them takes damage. So one
Like-
takes 2 damage.
2 plus my.
If you make the save, or if the enemy makes
6 damage total.
it,
Okay,
I need to get in as well, sorry.
well, while you do that,
Sorry, Neo, I kind of just left you, but.
yeah,
But to be fair, I did wait for him in a horde.
alright, so this one's going to go 5, 10. This one is going to get on the path and go all with movement up to Neo. And they're going to make 2 attacks against it. Fortunately, only one of those hits.
oh, those 2 at the back also need to make a con save.
That is true. Oh no, it's on the floor.
Doesn't count.
Fortunately, it was a 1.
Oh, damn it, it does count on the floor.
Ones count on the floor.
5. So Neo takes another 14 damage.
Neo.
Fuck! Neo! Get out of there! Neo has Hellish Rebuke, he uses it.
Good point. He does.
Aha!
It takes 4. No, he's not got
Oh,
14
Lord.
health. Numbers 49, 39. That's what numbers are. Good point. Thank you for the reminder about Hellish Rebuke. Please continue to do that. So, the one that hits him has to make a save. It passes, so it's going to take half the Margio's. It doesn't matter though. As one of them like clamps down, this fiery eminence erupts from Neo, and one of the ants is just incinerated.
I thought we weren't doing fire. Stix got mad at the fire.
Well, you did fire anyway. Also, Neo's not too worried about the forest right now.
It should be! You'll all see when it's gone.
It's 19 and a 10. 6.
Pardon?
19 and a 10 Constitution saves.
Yes. So the 19 passes, the other one failed, obviously.
Yeah.
It takes half damage. Oh my god!
So one takes 5 and the other one takes 2.
Moonbeam is the worst thing since sliced bread.
Hey, sliced bread's great, just because you can't eat it.
Exactly. That's why it's the worst thing for me.
It's still like sliced bread. It's just
Well, then it's sliced.
different.
Well, it's sliced cardboard. That's not really a different. It's a different thing. Oh man, I hate Moonbeam. You know what? I'm getting rid of Moonbeam. We're getting Revivify. Fuck it.
Can you get rid of Moonbeam?
Huh? No, I can't. Oh, we did this like 3 times.
Because it's one of your oath spells, you have it forever.
It's just gonna stay there taunting me the rest of the day.
Careful to change your spells.
Well,
I am because I'm a paladin.
well,
Can change their spells on a long rest.
while Stix has an internal crisis about the effectiveness of Moonbeam, Neo is going to Misty Step 5, 10.
Oh, see, I knew it'd be fine.
30, and then he's going to use extra movement just to run up here. And just about gets away. As he's like running past you, Stix, you can see he's got like blood coming down one side of him. He's just like.
I'm going to wait. So who took damage there?
Neo did.
Neo did. Klari did. Arwen,
No,
you did. Fantastic. Well, Neo and Klari. I'm gonna show off my new fancy spell anyway.
Oh, here we go.
I'm gonna cast Order of Vitality.
I both love and hate this spell.
It's
Now at the other end of it as a
it's just
DM, not a player.
it's just the most ridiculous thing ever. I think I can out heal Doc.
Not a chance.
If I cast that and then use all of my
Lay on hands.
lay on
So
hand.
every roll of this, Doc gets a +5 to.
Oh yeah, never mind. Doc wins.
So Doc gets a +50 to it anyway.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If he casts, for doing it over a minute. As a bonus action, you do 2d6 healing every turn.
So yeah, I'm assuming we're like out of this now. We're all just sort of jogging away.
Yeah. You guys will drop initiative. You guys, they're gonna be. If they were gonna pursue you, they'd be so slow to get onto this path anyway that you guys have the movement just to get ahead of them, and you'll be no longer be a threat.
But Klari, how much damage did you take? You took not very much. So 5. Well, we're gonna do you first. So get 4 back. That's for Neo. You guys have gone right.
Neo, yeah.
That's for Neo too.
So 15 total.
That's for Neo as well.
Okay. So 20 total.
That's for Neo as well.
Okay.
And that's for Neo as well.
Okay.
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's missing
5,
4 hit points.
6. And I can only do 6, right? No, every round is 6.
You can do 10.
Oh my god, okay, so that's for Neo.
He's at max.
That's for Chantal. So, I mean, you only needed one more hit point.
Oh god.
Oh, thing. And then I've still got 2 left. So,
Put it in the ground and maybe Elvis will come back.
I'm just gonna give that to Neo. Just shove healing down his throat.
You're just like poking all the individual wounds on him.
Yeah.
Each one is like 2 like pincer marks where these claws, these like ant jaws, is like chomped in from either side. So each time you're just getting 2 fingers, you can like little bit of healing, as you're wincing.
That's for Arwen. I know she doesn't need healing, but maybe spiritually.
No need spiritual healing. I am very spiritually good.
Spiritually good. Doubt. But there we go. Aura of Vitality, everyone.
Oh, it's
It's
a spell.
That was 11, 20, 25, 27, 36, 41, 47, 56, 61, right? And then I could have healed someone for 100 hit points over that minute, because I could have also put all of my lay on hands in.
Yeah.
That would have been a good,
Eat bonkers.
that a very good minute. Maybe we should just do that to Neo and see if it rejiggers his memory a little faster.
He's coming back. He's remembering things.
Hi, favourite fucking sound. Nothing useful. We have deadlines to keep.
Just so picky.
The entire rest of this journey, I'm just going to be quizzing Neo. It's about what's your favourite colour, what's your favourite food, what's your favourite fruit, what's your favourite vegetable, what's your favourite type of water, what's your favourite ocean, what's your favourite tree, what's your favourite grass?
Type of water.
Yeah, what's your favourite type of water?
How many types of water are there?
Well, there's salt water.
In
Water.
Stix's world.
Which one's your favourite type? Which one's your favourite ocean? Which one's your favourite metal? Which one's your favourite wood? What's your favourite music? What's your favourite instrument? Can you play it? Just trying to rejig his memory. See what comes out. And then every now and again, I'm just going to ask, who's your dad? Like interspersed with those really quick questions. Just going to be like, who's your dad? What's all this about? Do you remember anything else? Anything useful? Just to surprise him.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. That's just the way we feel.
Okay. His favourite colour is purple. His favourite sandwich filling is bacon.
Favourite what?
Pardon?
His favourite what is what? His favourite colour is purple.
Sandwich filling is bacon.
Fantastic.
And you also learn that his favourite water is river.
His river.
You like river water? No, I don't think we can be friends.
You know, villagers pee into that, right?
Sea.
I mean, everyone pees in the sea. I mean, no one pees in the sea. Also, I would like it mentioned that I'm writing down that his favourite sandwich is bacon.
Okay.
Favourite colour is purple. I'm going to get him a purple bacon sandwich.
Good luck.
Is purple, and his favourite sandwich is bacon.
A tiefling pig. Yeah. You're going to cast polymorph on a tiefling to turn them into a purple pig.
Water.
No, because that would be cannibalism.
It would be a pig.
But but they'd still be.
Yeah, it's true, because when you kill them, they turn back into a person.
Yeah, so then it would be cannibalism.
Yeah.
Don't cook him, people.
Questionable is what it would be, I think. Questionable.
Lots of bit of cannibalism between friends.
A good bloody dinner.
Oh, what a lovely line.
Right. So, you guys
How far my
spend,
flank growth goes.
you guys spend a fair bit of time just moving quite quickly, just sort of jogging away. You quickly come out the end of this plant growth area after a few hundred feet and beat a hasty retreat. As you're doing so, Stix is quizzing Neo with rapid fire questions. And between all the answers, he just floats one back. What do you reckon they were carrying?
People. Purple pigs.
Chunks of. Okay, so they were carrying something purple.
Mm-hmm. The chunks
So
are sort of about football size, maybe basketball sized.
I reckon either the innards of the turtle or that purple worm that we were warned about. In which case, I would argue that it wasn't as impressive as once thought because they were taken down by a bunch of ants. Then again, there was a lot of them, so I guess it got wrecked. But you'd think that like a thing like a purple worm could just sort of go go through all of them and like Pac-Man, just sort of you just eat all of them up, just sort of going like side to side to side, kind of like Snake.
Every time he eats one, it gets a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Different games, Snake.
When you were 10 and didn't have many games on your phone.
Man,
Snake was,
I think any other than Snake.
I had Snake and Asteroid on my phone. It was great. Oh. But yeah, I would rather not know what they were carrying, nor where they were taking it, or what they were doing with what they were taking. Because I don't. Do ants eat meat? Do they eat like meat? Oh God, I have a very different impression of ants now. Jeez,
Yeah, they bite people.
That's a
In
bit
the real world and in this fictional one, ants eat meat.
Yeah.
horrible. I thought they were like herbivores.
No, they will eat other things, but they also eat meat.
Bugs life as life.
Ants, the film, is ruined for me.
I thought they just carried leaves.
I thought they carried leaves and bottle caps and other things like that. I've seen them carry a bottle.
What's it called? Is it a dandelion?
A dandelion.
To fly away on. So,
Well,
after
glad it wasn't.
days excitement, you find yourselves a suitable spot and bed down for the night.
Nighttime.
Yeah. I could if we have any like if we haven't done much in a day, I could so cast plant growth around us as we sleep, so nothing could physically get to us quick enough to attack it that we wouldn't necessarily see.
Set out Clary's alarms at the edge of it.
Oh my God, yeah.
So we get a warning that it was coming and then ages.
It would also make it difficult for you to get away unless you put pathways in it.
I would put 2 pathways in it. One either way, so we have 2 means of escape. And unless it's gone around these 2 specific ways around this thing, then it's fine. Or I've given it ways to ambush us. Either way.
I get like a super link, maybe.
Yeah, that would work. Like a sort of sneaky path. That would work, I reckon. Anyway, we're going to sleep.
Indeed.
Yay!
So, you get a full night's rest and your pace of travel the next morning.
Indeed.
Where are we on this?
So, you guys are in and around this region somewhere.
Jeez,
So
we're so
you're,
close.
yeah, you've been on the road for 12, 13 days now. And
Wait, where are we? Sorry.
you guys are approaching the base of these
Oh,
mountains here.
Oh wow, we're nearly there,
On the
guys.
outskirts of the city, you can see the land rising up ahead of you. The base of it covered with trees before it gets a bit too steep and rocky and tree line ends. And as you guys are admiring this and beginning to skirt around it, you can hear a gentle sort of rumbling sound, rumbling along. Sort of creak of wood, a little sort of trundling noise approaches.
Did a cart of some description.
Is it a giant hedgehog?
Make a perception check.
Giant hedgehog.
Giant hedgehog, I swear to God.
2.
Oh no!
Can any of us or just...
It's a very small hedgehog. No, it's getting bigger. It's growing.
11. Off in the distance, a little ways away. Clara, you're like looking around, just like hedgehog, hedgehog, hedgehog. Arwen, you actually spot the direction it's coming from. Seems to be actually coming down the track towards you. There's a little bit of a bend in it, so it's partially obscured, but you can see what looks like the figure on the back of a cart. Well, you can't see it pulling the cart yet.
Hedgehog. Hedgehog.
What would you like to do? What would you all like to do?
I'm thinking just approach like normal. Just not us normal, because our normal's a bit weird, but like
Other
a
people.
normal person.
We could do that. Or
Oh god.
not. It could be our normal. Because our normal's pretty fun.
What, hide up a tree?
We don't need to hide down there. We've got the...
Oh yeah, you got the passes. Yeah, no, good point. Just approach as per, I guess. Yeah. Sort of walk up, say hi. I mean, do we have to like interact with them? I mean, like, you know, I'm sure we see plenty of people on the road.
Just let them...
But
To interact, we can just walk past them. Give them
yeah, I'll see as we're sort of walking past. I'll sort of take a gander at their wares, the things in their cart.
So, as the cart comes round the corner of the road, or the edge of the road, the bend in the road, sorry, you can see there is a wooden cart with a horse harnessed between the shafts at the front, pulling it along. And this cart has a material covering to it, sort of it's tall, straight sides arching over with like a fabric to cover it up. And you can hear sort of jangling and clinking of things sort of rattling in boxes and stuff in the back as it rumbles down the road towards you.
Does this person look like some kind of merchant or something we could buy wares or things from?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I'm not really. That was yeah, that's fine. Fuck.
You're not too sure. You can't see a large arrangement of things that might specifically indicate. There are a few things like there's a couple of like pots and pans, a couple of little bags tied to like these wooden arch that you can see at the front, stretching over where the fabric's attached to. There's like a couple of little like knives and things like that are up there, and they're sort of bouncing around as he goes along. But you don't know whether they're for sale or whether they're just his stuff.
Knife, you say? Are they like a specific kind of knife?
It just looks like from this distance, it just looks like a generic knife that you might use for cutting meat or vegetables or what have you.
A bit closer, I'm gonna ask him
Okay.
what's he got in the cart? What's he up? What's this?
As you meet each other on the road, you hail him down.
What?
Hello there.
Hello.
Fine travellers after today. Iron up me way.
Well, I was just admiring those knives you have back there. I'm wondering what a gentleman such as yourself might be stocking in such a cart.
Well, we've got all sorts. And that takes them down, and you can see that like there's like 3 or 4 of them slung on like a bit of wire, so he just unhooks it and almost like a big bunch of keys, but for knives. And it's like, well, you've got a few of these, good for skinning, chopping vegetables, and a nice sharp knife. For those. I've also got food and supplies if you're about. And, pulls down one of the pots. You need a nice sort of you need a nice sturdy pot for your campfires and things. But and sort of like puts on like a little stage whisper. But if you're looking to exchange with some coin, I've got some more arcane items in the back.
Such as?
Well, I happen to have this excellent stone that it will tell you whatever the weather is.
Can't I just look outside?
Like reaches into a pocket and pulls out a stone that has been like painted gold, and it's like on a bit of string. It's like, this one is if it's wet, that means it's raining. It's not raining. Also, if it moves about, windy.
Jesus Christ.
Whenever it's white on top, snow. If you can't see it, foggy. And if it jumps up and down, earthquake. And if it's gone, hurricane.
What if it's a tsunami? How would you know if it's raining or if you're in a tsunami?
It would be wet.
Yes, but they're both wet. So how do I know the difference?
Are you by the beach?
We might be our travels. We don't know whether.
Well, tsunamis are rare. I'd go with rain.
Okay.
More likely.
If you say so.
I have this other item that can protect against harmful rays from on high, the burning and the radiance. Protect you from such
Is
things.
this a brother?
Reaches in and pulls out a hat. Puts it on his own head, sees. Protected.
It's
You
you.
know what?
Want a discount?
Yes, of course. That's a fine lady. That's a little. And, like reaches, like doffs the hat to you,
no,
and like
no, absolutely not.
maybe something else. And like spins the hat around and puts it back on his head.
I
Have something a little more esoteric. You can restore vigor to one's bones after a weary set of travel.
Is it just food?
It's a glass of milk in it.
No, never mind.
What is it?
And then he like reaches in the back, he pulls a shifty couple of bags, and he pulls out a stool. Very good for restoring one's vitality when in need.
How do you expect us to carry this stool around?
It's like a little like milking stool, so it's like the size of your shin sticks.
Oh, okay. Still very awkward. Yeah, I got a shield. That's what shields are for. Dry.
That keeps you so low to the ground. This raises you up like a magnificent king.
What? King of Halflings, yeah, but we're all.
I can see you are shrewd fellows. I do happen to have some maps for adventuring types such as yourselves. Pick up a thing or two on my travels.
That is actually quite interesting, because I was wondering about these here mountains. The easiest way through them, or rather the quickest way, would it be around them or through them? And also, what's the easiest way?
Well, not many people climb the mountains. Most tend to follow this path that we are on, going around.
But I'm assuming that's quite slow, yes?
Slower than some routes, quicker than others. I mean, you go around rather than over.
It is true.
Much of a matchless, really. Are you perchance interested in these? Dare I say treasure maps?
Oh, Jesus.
I wouldn't mind a look at them.
It would be a poor merchant that sold a map to give you a peek at his wares like this.
Trust me, good sir. You'll find us people. We are rather honourable, rather respectable, and of course, I wouldn't purposefully memorize any information. Obviously, I wouldn't. You are a fair businessman, a fine businessman of these roads, and I wouldn't, memorize any of this information. Of course, I would merely take a gander to see the quality of the maps themselves, the grandeur of them, and what sort of areas we're talking about, as well as what might be found in certain places, whether that might be of interest to us or not. But no, I certainly wouldn't memorize them at all. Once we've gone, it's one eye out the other.
Make a persuasion check.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna make a persuasion check.
While this is happening, can I creep back to the front
Yes!
of the cart?
I got +8. And roll a 3.
To the front of the car. The way I'm kind of picturing this is you guys are like this on the road, and so you guys are all standing in front of the car.
Oh, is he not going and showing us around the back?
No, he's like
Dodgy
sitting there,
sales.
like reaching in behind and pulling
okay.
stuff out. He hasn't got off the cart yet.
Okay, well I'm going to talk to the horse, but you just deal with this first.
I don't think. You seem like a trustworthy fellow, but you can never be too sure. Especially on these roads. You haven't seen any other travellers, have you?
Can't say we have of late.
No, this is what the rumours are. These roads become quite dangerous. Fortunately, I'm soon to be turning north, away from where the danger is supposed to be, but I'd be too careful nonetheless.
That's fair. Well, anyone interested in a golden rock a lot of painted gold for a stool. Nope. Well, how much are these treasure maps? How much are you selling them for?
Well, this one I will part with for 25 gold. This other one for 12.
25 gold and 12 gold is pretty steep, considering that we obviously don't know their quality, we don't know what they're pertaining to, nor do we even know if they're real.
He pulls out two like scrolls, and you can see two rolled up bits of what look like papery material. Make a perception check for me.
Perception check. You know what? I can't afford to go into my thing. I have a +1 to perception checks. 13.
They seem to be made of different materials. One of them is paper. It seems common paper. You can see it's sort of like where it's been stored on its edge. The edge is crumpled and the way paper does. The other one seems to be a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, maybe from something slightly more durable. It seems. And that seems to be the keeper one he was referencing. Holds out the paper on this one. Is the one that I believe will lead you to the most valuable things around.
Why haven't you used it?
Merely a purveyor of items, I'm not a collector. I mean, I could not risk myself there. It's too dangerous.
I mean, do we really have time to go running after treasure when there's a lot of stuff about? Maybe we do, but
Also, everything else this man is selling is a scam.
yeah, maybe the treasure's just the friends you made along the way.
That's disgusting.
I know. Fucking friends.
While you have a think, Arwen, you're talking to the horse.
I am talking to the horse.
You talking to the horse or are you casting a spell?
Oh, I'm speaking with animals.
Okay, you
but
can't
to
speak
the
with
horse.
animals.
What a long face.
Hello, horse.
You're right.
How you doing?
Alright.
How's this man treating you?
He's got apples.
He's got apples.
Yeah.
Oh, creaky.
Does he con a lot of people?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Is he a bit of a twat, or is he alright?
He's got apples, he's nice.
He's got apples. Okay. Do you know where those treasure maps go to?
Make a perception check.
Oh.
I'm a horse, doesn't let me look at other stuff.
I think that's really rude. I think if you were his friend, he should let you look at things, not just give you apples.
Yeah, well, not many people can talk to a horse.
Yeah, but maybe they should make the effort.
Not really sure how I'm talking to you, to be honest.
Yeah, because we're friends, though, aren't we? So.
Okay. Friend,
You can say friend.
do you have apples?
Do I have apples?
Probably not, no.
Oh, I don't have apples.
If you had any part of your rations, they probably wouldn't have lasted this long. You probably would have eaten them all by now.
Woodcraft an apple?
How would that work?
I don't know. I just want.
Be the image of an apple.
He's been speaking for 5 minutes and he's my favourite NPC we've ever had.
So you're happy. He's not
Yeah,
being mean to you, are you?
no, he's alright.
Okay. Good.
Why do they map so we've been trying to fall for ages? All backwards.
It's backwards.
Yeah.
Which one? The 12 gold or the 25 gold?
Yeah.
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 The one that looks like shit or the one that looks quite nice?
Yeah, that one.
The first one?
Yeah, that one.
The shit one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, is he holding them in his hands right now?
Yeah.
Can you move your head to which side? Which one has the backwards shit on it?
That one.
That one.
Like turns around and like looks and like like a horse can turn its head around
Yeah.
and looks at the turns back. That one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
Oh. So not that one.
I don't know. Yeah, that one.
That one?
Yeah.
That one?
That one.
Okay, that one. Yeah. You're amazing. I really like you.
I'm not amazing.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm peanuts.
Oh
Oh my god, yes.
Okay. Oh, peanuts. Okay.
Oh my god.
I really like you, peanuts. Oh my god.
You too.
Oh my god, I have a friend. Stix.
Hello.
That one.
That one.
That one.
That one.
No, not that one. That one.
That-
That one.
Cool. I would like to buy that one.
You want this one? Of course.
Yes.
But not for whatever price it is. Haggle a bit.
You can't just say that openly.
He will respect me more if I, you know.
Also, I would like to point out, I don't think I have enough gold for either.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm telling you to haggle.
No, wait. So which one is it? Wait, which one is he pointing to? The 12 one or the 25 one?
Pardon?
12 or 20.
Which 12 or 25 one is the one that?
So the 25 one is in the left hand, and the 12 one is in the right. And so the horse looked like back over its left shoulder
Left.
and leaned its head right.
Oh! You said that one?
Yeah,
I
sorry.
thought you said that one.
I got mixed up.
12 one. That's not too bad then.
No, it's 25 one.
Oh shit, what?
So the horse looked over its left shoulder
Yeah.
Left shoulder.
and then turned its head right.
Okay. So that's not the 25. That's the 25.
Oh, but it depends. Was he
So it's the 12 one.
if he was looking at it from his angle or from our angle?
So that's the 12 one, that's the 25
So it's
one.
the... Okay, so it's the 25 one. It's the more expensive one. It's the one the horse said is the backwards one.
So the horse went like that,
Yeah.
and then went looking over his left shoulder, and
Right.
then went that one to the right. So then
So-
looking back at you, it went to the right.
Ask
And the one on the
Ask
yeah, no,
him
it's this
if he
one. It's
meant
this one.
is
It's this one.
okay.
It's the 12
So-
one.
It's the 12 one.
Mhm.
I would like the 12 gold one, please.
But not for 12 gold.
You
For
have
1 gold.
any chance of haggling
For
here?
1 gold.
Than the one. Pardon, my friend. She does not quite understand
What?
haggling.
Gold.
He just looks at you like, you've not done this before, have you?
Gold. I'll put it down to silvers.
It's not. No. Go away.
Gold.
Now you get the hang of this. No.
You have to do another number.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
That's the whole point. 2.5.
Okay.
This is going. Carry on.
Fuck this shit.
Okay. What about? I will give you 12 gold, good sir, for this, as I'm desperately hoping that I get return from it, from if we ever need gold. Snatch it off him.
Yeah.
Give him. Give him
12 gold.
12 gold. I have 5 gold now. My name. I started this campaign with more gold than I currently have.
There's Arwen with all her gold, telling Stix to buy the map.
And then there's Klari with that.
Klari with all her platinum, telling Stix to buy the map.
Fucking like, just chilling out with her servants and her silks and her fancy wines.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned this. Klari does travel everywhere by the Queen.
Same with the toilet paper because they can't afford anymore.
Got 4 people holding up one of those things.
Yeah.
I would like to point out, I bought the treasure map, so anything we find is mine.
Excuse me, I found out which treasure map though. So
Okay.
I've done some work.
Okay, you've done some work. You can have a stake in it. You can have.
Yeah, steak.
What? Okay, from this amount of whatever we get, I will buy you a steak.
Excellent. So even if we get nothing, you'll still buy me a steak.
But steak bought with nothing. Says Neo.
Neo, shut up! Do you want a purple bacon sandwich or not?
Not really, it sounds wrong. Like, what have you done to make it purple?
Magic.
Shouldn't mix magic and food.
Food is magical.
No. A pleasure doing business with you.
And yourself. Look after your horse.
Yeah, peanuts. Give him apples.
I give him plenty.
Yeah, give him another one. Can I have one, please? I want to give it to him.
Of course. That would be too good.
Shut the fuck up. Give me an apple.
No, I'm not giving you my food.
I'm giving it to your horse.
He gets fed enough.
I'm gonna ask Peanuts if he's hungry.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
Don't stroke the DM. You can see that Peanuts is quite a fat horse.
Oh, I love him even more. I want him so badly.
Always crying.
Always crying.
Apples.
I like that. That's like, that's like a saying in D&D. It's like, oh man, too bad we couldn't get that thing from that thing. There's always crying.
Can we see where he's keeping the apples?
Make a perception check.
This is how we derail this campaign with random animals.
No.
You can't from vision, you can't see past him enough to. You can see various sort of bags and sacks and boxes and things, but you can't determine where the apples are.
What were the things I could do with my magic ring now?
You can, I don't know.
Detect and know like its existence. That won't help me find the apple.
You can cast tongues, so you can speak any language. You can cast legend lore, or you can cast comprehend languages.
Nothing will help me find the apple.
Do you speak apple? Call to the apples.
Yes, I have Steve jobs on speed dial.
Why is everything so expensive? Why does my phone keep dying so quickly?
Well,
I'm just gonna.
unless there is anything else anyone would like to purchase.
I'm just gonna look at him. And I look at him deep in the eyes and put my hand sort of on the hilt of my blade and just say, "You look after that horse. We've seen you. We know where you travel. Look after peanuts. I'm going to try an intimidation check. And I really hope it works. Otherwise, this is going to be really awkward. Okay, 12. That was hardly threatening. And before he can even react, I'm just going to walk away. And as I walk away, I'm going to pat peanuts. And good.
So you guys ride off one way down the road and they'll from the can and it's like, my friend. I broke you with a horse.
It's so cute.
A fat horse called Peanuts has reduced you to tears. So, would you like to see what your map looks like?
Yes.
So your map looks like this.
Wait.
It's backwards. That's it.
I'm so confused. It's like someone took the main map and then said, "Here, 5-year-old, have at it. Make a copy of that."
So you can see there is some.
Dragolon's domain.
So yes, you can see there is this reverse image of the map itself of Kavran. Far less detailed, very simplistic. Doesn't seem to contain the entire thing. Some of the areas are missing what would be out to the east, that is the west on this map. As well as it's quite faded in places, and you can see that now you unroll it, it's made of this sort of cloth that is quite thin as well. And on top of it, there have been some etched in a very faded sort of greying ink. There have been some handwritten notes.
Elvis.
I have a question.
Yes.
This.
Yes.
Why is there a skull and crossbones where the desert is? Because this is an old map.
Mm-hmm.
But why is there a skull and crossbones in the desert where the bad guy is? I'm going to turn around, march back towards this guy, and I'm just going to say,
I'm assuming you're an elder, so as you right at the side, you're like, no, all sales are final. No reasons.
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. I just have a question.
Something else and starts pulling out the other map.
No, I have a question.
Treasure.
I have a question about the current map. Just some thoughts that I would like answered. So, obviously this map is finally done. It's clearly backwards. But so right here, right in the middle, there's a skull and crossbones there, and we happen to know some information about like why the desert? Why is there a skull and crossbones over the desert?
I don't know. Maybe because it's a desert, you'll die if you go there.
Insight check.
Did you not?
Roll an insight check.
Shit.
He doesn't seem to have a clue about the map.
Where did you get?
Yeah, where did you get these maps?
I mean, this was the bottom of a chest that I was traded a while ago. It seemed forgotten about. I mean, the owner didn't even seem to know it had a secret panel.
Wait, the owner did. Oh right, okay. The map doesn't have a secret panel. The chest did. Right, okay.
This map was hidden in a secret panel of the chest.
Where did you buy the chest from?
I picked it up. I had it a while no one seems to want to buy a map that's backwards. So, I've had it for some time.
Okay.
It was in the box.
Yeah.
If you want an end, I mean, there's a... might trade some jewellery in Atom. What did he do? What
Wait,
do I do
what
my
was on the
business?
jewellery?
It was just jewellery.
Did it have like a symbol on it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna pick up Neo's hand and wave it around. Did it
What?
have one of these symbols on it?
Just a box. It was plain. What do people
Okay.
want?
Answers, that's what we want.
I also have a question. Do you have any idea what this A and this B is?
Well,
And there's a C.
Is
and
there
D.
a there's a D and there's a D.
well, if you took the time to look at what you've actually bought rather than bothering me, you'd see that there's some writing on the back that you...
Oh!
Indeed, as you flip it over, you can see that there seems to be a series of handwritten notes on the back. The notes read, A. Reflection Tower, safe. Most of the order is gone. Can I trust anyone who's left? Might be my only shot. Dragalon can be bargained with for extra protection. B. Visited recently. Looks to be claimed by the Knights. Could ask them for help. Bit risky. C. Out of the way. Could be a fresh start, with a new tower already started there. D. Too remote. No way to do it alone. These appear to be someone's sort of thoughts or plans or written down.
C is there. Dragalon. Do we know who that is?
That's the weird dragons that were up there. Or the dragon person that with
Burned down the whole forest.
whatever. I know what I mean. Is that what that is?
I don't know what you mean, sorry.
Oh, you do.
I really don't, I'm
The
sorry.
dragon, in the cave. It wasn't a cave. Maybe it was a cave.
Oh,
The
the
dragon told us about the dragon that was up there, but ages ago, and then
You're talking about the Great Protector.
that's the one. Thank you. Yeah, that.
It's up to you. You can make your own
Yeah,
assumptions.
that'd be
Tell us everything about Dragalon.
You can make your own assumptions from the information you've got.
I have made my own assumptions.
Good for you then.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Well, because she can't do it. It has to be objects from top.
That's the point.
Pardon, Clary?
I want to do the knowledge thingy on the map.
The legend lore.
Clarification.
Okay. Clary's clarifications. Alright. Let me just remind myself what legend lore does.
It's DM. What does this do? Oh no, that's identifier. It's just DM. What's that again?
Yeah. LN. Leg end lore. Okay. Name or describe a person, place, or object. The spell brings to mind a brief summary of significant lore about the thing you've named. The lore might consist of current tales, stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more information you already have about the thing, the more precise and detailed the information you received. Due to the nature of the magical item you've got, Clary, you don't need items of legendary importance. The information you learn is accurate but might be crouched in figurative language. For example, if you have a mysterious axe on hand, the spell might yield the information, woe to the evildoer whose hand touches the axe, or even the hearth slices the hand of the evil ones. Only a true child of stone Loved and beloved of Moradin may await the true power of the axe and blah blah blah. Okay. So you all kind of stop badgering the trader and he makes his way. How long does animal friendship last? Or speak of animal, sorry, it's about 10 minutes, isn't it? So as you guys rush up, when you hear Tina say, "Oh, hello again. Oh, I'm moving. Bye again." And Klari, what you learn is this map belongs to, where is it when it's? Oh, I need to dig these set of notes. So you can take a second to pull them. Come on. There we go.
Later on, can you put what's on the back of the map?
Yes, I will. Okay, so you learn that this map belonged to a member of a wizard order called the Order of Mirrors.
Order of Mirrors.
Mm-hmm. They were a sect specializing in illusion magic.
That is a fucking dope ass name for people like illusion magic.
Illusion magic.
Yeah, so that's what you learn because you don't know anything about the map so far. But that could be, you could assume why the map is reversed, or there may be more to why it's reversed that you can learn later on. It belongs to someone or a group called the Order of Mirrors.
They were looking, so maybe from these notes in the back, they were looking for a new place to set up. Yeah, like a new hideout or a new thing.
I have a question. Actually, no. That makes no sense.
Just dropped the
Just
thing into the chat.
let's see what we've got. There's nothing else left on there. But then who's Dragalon? So Dragalon was. So we think Dragalon was the Great Protector.
Yeah, that's what I think.
What would make this map is like real?
Yeah, that would make this map fucking ancient. Holy crap! Wait, but then where's the treasure? There's no big X that marks a spot.
I
Or
don't think it's treasure. I think it's from when Neo was about. Because they talk about the knights, which probably relates to the knights of Aegis. However you say his name, Soz Neo.
Aegis.
Thank you, that one.
I think it's AEGIS.
Two nuts alone.
AEGIS.
Alone.
Knives as well. They said knights.
This could be interesting. Well, wait. So visited recently. This is okay. JJ, could you,
Yeah.
brief second, put us back on the main map?
Yeah. Come with me, my pretties.
Okay. We I think we might have missed something kind of cool, or we're right next to something pretty cool. I can't tell. So B is next to either this mountain range
Yeah, it's that
or
one.
this mountain range.
Oh.
It's this one because there's 2 mountains here.
Yeah, it's definitely. Wait, it's definitely the one we're next to, or definitely the one
It's
behind?
the one we've passed
Crap.
because we're here.
Yeah. Because there's a tower there that belongs to those.
Oh,
Maybe there was a. Maybe there was a.
This is the wrong one. I redid this twice and seem to have uploaded the wrong file twice. I will try and get the right one for next session. But B should be here. That's the B, but
That's a 6.
What?
I can't see that.
It's on the other.
it's on the other map because I have put it back on that map. I'm not doing well. Yeah, because I did 2 versions of this and then I changed stuff, and so B should be here.
Oh.
Oh wow.
So I did 2 versions of this because I changed where stuff was. No, I didn't. Oh, fuck's sake! No, sorry. I'm getting. No, B is where B is because I'm getting my own. Change it. Forget everything I have said. B is where B is because I'm. Yeah, sorry.
Damn it! I was kind of hoping B was in the other place because we're probably heading around that way anyway.
Well, no, because we can always walk backwards. It's not actually that far, to be fair.
That's true. And I mean, if we want to, it's just a thing of how urgent do we think this thing is right now?
This thing, which?
As in, like, going to the elves, telling them what's going on.
Yeah, that's important. I think we need to do that.
That is pretty important. I feel like we need to do that. Okay, so if we do that, I can talk with Aramis while I'm there, and then we can head back. That's like a couple of days while the count's mulling over things.
Yeah. So yeah, it is the right version. I just got confused with my own changes.
The map that Stix has. It's interesting that like the elves, orcs, humans, and dwarves all marked on it. But two things are.
But they are. Because they're all dead.
Well, it's got the skull and crossbones, but like he hasn't actually written to say that this is the.
But then they are like nomadic. Jojo said they're like more nomadic people. And I reckon they are. I reckon that's what the skull and crossbones is. Because that is where that fucker started. That's why he's gone back there. It's not because the tieflings are there, because that. Oh my god, maybe. That's where he started before, and now he's gone back there again. And start all this shit up again. Fuck! Neo, look at this! Does anything jig anything? 12 good gold pieces.
Sit your ass down. Don't look at my dice rolls.
I hate when Sam does that. Sam often does that. He like tries to look.
It's just I just hate it. As he's like peering around, just like smack him. You have my permission to hit someone who isn't me. And isn't related to me in any way. Yeah, so Neo looks on the map and he thinks about it, and he's sort of takes it from your hand. He's like pouring over you. He's like, I remember the wizards.
Wizards. The Order of Mirrors.
Yeah, the Order of Mirrors. They came to help.
With what?
There was a battle. A big one. Everyone was there.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone.
That's the one that I dreamt about. like ages ago.
Oh shit.
And yeah, there was all sorts of several different wizard orders, and so many people. Yeah,
Where was that battle?
By a castle surrounded by sand.
Okay, that's helpful. Sand.
Desert.
Castle.
Castle by sand. That battle was there. That's where the skull and crossbones is there because everyone fucking died.
And then they had to go and find somewhere safe because everyone. Oh wait, no.
Because his whole order was dead. He was the only one left. A new start. He said, I can't do this alone. This guy was the last one. Oh my god, so this map must have been made after, just after all this. That's why the skull and crossbones is there, because you put the skull and crossbones because that's where everyone died. Oh, this makes so much sense. Okay. Well, we have a heading for a tower in the mountains. I'd say that's a pretty good.
Why are you heading for tower in the mountain?
Because it might help Neo's memory of stuff, of potential ways they beat his dad before, of ages.
Point C, the one over here.
No, I mean point B. Point B had the tower.
Point B is by the knights, were they?
Yeah.
Is it not?
No. But sorry. Visitor recently looked to be claimed by the knights. Could ask them for help. Bit risky. So whatever it is that was claimed by the knights, then that's what I mean. I thought it would be because he's looking for a tower, and A is a reflection tower. C is out of the way, could be a fresh start with a new tower already started there. So I'm thinking these are all towers that he knows of.
Well, maybe
C is the started tower location. B is recently claimed by the knights.
B is the area claimed by the knights and say anything about power.
Well, either way, I mean, I feel like if it was claimed by the knights, it might be worth going there and seeing if there's anything around.
That has nothing to do with the order. If we're trying to find something about the order, then A seems to be their old base.
Well, I'm not talking about the order. I'm trying to find out what's going on with the knights, because Neo was one of the knights.
Oh, I didn't know.
So if Neo was one of the knights, we could go back to that mountain range, potentially, and see if there's anything useful. Maybe.
Also, side note, last 2 weeks ago, there was the cards that was like an optional. This might be your destiny, but it doesn't have to be. One of the first one was
treasure.
The last one is look for the wizard's tower on a lake. Let the name and servant guide you to it. Wizard tower. There's wizard towers.
But the tower on the lake. None of these are on a lake.
Well, it might be on a lake. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Can we look at the map again?
Yeah. Can we look at the thingy map again?
I mean, it was.
I will put this map in Discord this week so that you guys can.
Well, I think definitely treasure. So that was a good shout. But it's near a lake. But I don't think that's like. A is where is A? A is up there. Wait, is that a lake?
I think that's the tower that they're talking about. But again, it is just one of those this might be your destiny, but you don't have to actually do it. It's important.
Whose one was that? Was Claire? Was my one? Oh, I think I wrote down the wrong one there. No, I wrote down the right one. Yes, no, I wrote down the right one. Oh, crap. Okay.
do like everything all at once. We need to like.
Yeah, we still need to do this thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe visiting these mountains and seeing if there was anything there, because what I'm thinking is that, so this was written after, so this place was claimed by the Knights. They beat Neo's dad once. Maybe we can figure out how we can do it again, but maybe a little bit better this time. Seems like there was some phylactery or some bullcrap going on where he was able to come back. Maybe we can just sort of not have that happen this time. Would be quite nice. That's my thinking, eh? My thought. Okay. Well, I guess we just better go to. I mean, yeah, just better go to Yelion and see what they want us to do. Because if we go to them and they're like, oh yeah, we need you. Okay, with this information, we need you to go and do this thing like right away. Then it's pointless us making other plans because we might have to deal with things. But if we go there and they're like, oh yeah, that's cool, thanks, we'll take that into consideration and we'll deliberate over that for days and days and days because that's what fucking people do.
Bureaucracy.
Then we may have a little bit of free time on our hands.
Yes.
Oh, well, that was very exciting. Okay. I like the thing that I look up and say, thank you, guy, and he's like gone. He's like miles away now.
He's disappeared. You can no longer see him.
He disappeared. Oh, okay, well. To Yelion! Well, over these mountains first. Are we going over the mountains or round the mountains?
You're currently going round the mountain.
Yeah, it's probably a better idea.
Yeah, I don't like climbing.
Oh, I love climbing.
I don't want to fall. It is not my favourite terrain.
Yes. Yes. Continue onward.
Okay, so you guys are making your way. You're having this discussion on the way about, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? You're asking your questions. He's doing his best to remember things. You guys have some theories, and if you find a place to do some research, you've essentially got quite a few avenues now to investigate.
A few hours now to investigate.
A few avenues.
Oh, and a few avenues to.
So if you find somewhere to do some research, you have a few avenues to investigate.
Yes, that's a really good point. Yeah, we have. We can look up the Order of Mirrors. We can look up these mountains that we're looking at. Towers that are near lakes. I like research for that. Is that?
You guys spend the rest of the day sort of, in theory, spitballing, coming up with ideas, making notes, as it were. And you've had quite an sort of like exciting time. You can see some of this information has quite an effect on Neo. It's almost as if you can see him like pondering a few things. A few things have been triggered, and he's kind of putting pieces together. He's got a few memories that have come back, and now he's got a few links between some things. And around the campfire that evening, discussions, entertain yourselves, think through your various watches, and the next morning dawns a bit grey. The sun that was shining yesterday has been covered by cloud in the night, and it's a little bit grey and chilled. And indeed, as you're looking around, there seems to be a bit of a fog over things, and you get this almost ominous feeling from peering through the woods, and your visual distance is almost cut in half by this thick fog that seems to have rolled in. But as you guys potter around, it eases off a little bit you can feel the sort of the warmth in the forest and things like that. You reckon outside it might be quite a chilly day, but with this unnatural aura that seems to permeate. It's warm enough, you go, and the fog slowly starts to shift, and eventually by mid-morning you can see roughly the distance you'd expect to be able to see through the trees. It's a little bit more gloomy and spooky, but you guys are alright. You know, two of you are certainly seasoned nature travellers. You know, Arwen's favourite terrain, Stix being a paladin of nature. And the day passes sort of a bit chill, a bit slow, but you're making your way. You feel like you're getting towards the outskirts when a sound cuts through the quiet. You've been walking along, just a gentle clop of hooves and the rustle as you push through the trees, and then this roar ahead of you splits the relative quiet, and underneath that you can suddenly hear the shouts of people, the clamour and sort of clang of weapons, and it's the ring of steel on steel and other things. And again, after a few seconds, this roar permeates, and you can hear this big crash as something heavy shakes.
Do we recognise what the noise is?
Hmm.
Make a nature check.
Could I assist her?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Aha!
You have never heard this roar before. However, it sounds like it comes from an enormous creature, a giant creature. You think you have heard similar shouts of rage and things in the past when you have fought giants, or spectated giants fighting each other and hidden in the woods before making friends with one of them.
Huh. There be giants, I thought. Excellent.
More for you to make friends with. How far away is it? Is the noise?
You don't know. It was a very loud roar, and you can hear the sort of several voices shouting as you continue to sort of walk slowly forwards, riding on Lloyd Cedric and Elvis.
Such a long name. Perfect.
And so you continue to ride forwards, and you can hear you can hear the shouts of people as well, like undercut by or overturned by this huge roar that occasionally punctuates things, and this ringing is echoing through the forest. It's not too far away, but sort of the echoes of the trees make it difficult to pin down distance.
If we're carrying on, then should we just be sneaky about it?
Yeah, sort of trying to edge around things a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall I pass without traces?
Might be a good idea.
Just in case.
Might be a solid idea.
I've all been passed without trace.
If you want to, you can completely detour north or south potentially and try and. I mean, north is the mountains, so you'd have to potentially scale the foothills of that a little bit, or you can cut south and just completely try and avoid whatever this is, or you can go past that trace. You can try and go towards it and see if to ascertain exactly what it is and see if anyone notices. It's up to you.
Well, I think we should keep going towards it, but pass without Tracy. So
Yeah.
sees us, but I'm nosy and I want to know what it is.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've taken on shit like this before. We'll be fine. think that's a good plan.
Okay. Stealth check from everyone then, please.
Stealth check from everyone. Stealth. With plus 10. That's
Oh,
Shit.
20. That's a 38. Oh.
Can you name one for Elvis as well, please? Stix.
Oh,
No.
it's fine. He will be quiet.
He does have plus 10.
Goodness.
28 on a non-crit for a 38.
I thought my crit was so impressive.
Arwen's working like really hard
She just rolled
for.
a 16.
Arwen's working like really, really hard for this like stealth, and Chloe's just walking. Just walking.
I mean, if you wish, you can dismount from your mounts and dismiss them, if you'd rather travel on foot.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Quiet as many mice put together. So its dexterity is stealth. So.
Well, it's a 13.
It was not a 1, so therefore.
13 ain't that high.
We're fine.
Well, actually, it's a 12. It's 12 because it's only plus 10.
Oh, I'm sorry, I've been using the. I thought it had similar stats to the Warhorse.
No.
So it's only a 12. Okay.
Wait.
Well,
Yeah, it's got plus 0.
okay. So you guys sneak forward under the mystical influences of Pass Without Trace, and slowly what comes into view is a group of people arrayed in combat around some sort of watchtower, it looks like. It's a tall, large tree that was grown up in a single thick trunk, and then loads of branches around sort of 30 or so, 20 to 30 feet in the air, split off. And the trunk almost stops in like a domed roof, and all these branches split out and form, and then they come back around and join up above. There's like and you can see there are holes on the side, or as if you could get inside this tree. And from this, you can see periodically arrows, almost as if they're being fired in groups. 3, 4, 5 arrows come out, and on the ground there are several elven rangers with swords out. They seem to be engaged with some sort of stone man. There seems to be a large number of them. You can hear the sound as their swords sort of strike them, ringing with the sound of steel on stone. You can also see there appear to be a couple of them that have been almost frozen. You can see mid-strike, mid-pose, or like trying to block or cower in fear, there appears to be several elves frozen in combat. There is off to one side what looks like a very beautiful elven woman. Seems to be there, surrounded by 3 of these stone men again. And there is this giant, again made entirely out of stone, but cracks run down its body, and from within there's this like oozing, burning fire. You can see it just sort of lights the cracks as it's like, spread over its body. And as it roars, you can see it like, picks up one of the stone elves from the ground, the ones that have been frozen, and just hurls it at this watchtower. It just shatters.
Jesus.
And as you watch several more arrows out of the tower, you see little chips flying off this giant.
Is this like some kind of like huge stone golem? Something that's like made of stone. Like a massive statue.
Yeah, it's like a giant. I mean, you've seen giants. You know how big they are. It is a giant-sized thing, humanoid figure made entirely from. It looks like stone, but it has this burning fire
Like a volcano man.
coming out from cracks underneath it.
Oh my god. That's so bad. Does it look like the people are doing well against it?
You can't see how many are in the tower, but you can only see a handful along the ground, and there certainly seems to be more stone people. And you can see elves that are visible.
And can I tell from any, like, is there any indication that this is of who started the fight sort of thing? I'm assuming it was the stone things because the tower is here.
Yeah, mate.
Like insight or perception.
Yeah, make an insight check, I think, into what you can pick up from people's behaviours. Yeah, so you can see this giant seems to be like assailing the tower. Yeah, it's like almost like punching it. It's like trying to like gouge open these like openings to try and like, get its hands inside.
Do we get involved?
No.
Why?
Because I can't be dealing with elves.
That's fair. But maybe this might win us some favour in Yelion. We're obviously very close. These must be soldiers off. Maybe helping these guys might win us a little bit of favour there. Might not. I don't know. But I also feel kind of bad because it does seem like there's more of the stone things than there are the non-stone things.
I mean, I don't really have anything that's gonna beat a stone. I don't have any paper.
Claire, you got lots of paper, lots of books.
Extremely clear.
But then it does have fire brimming within it, so I just burn away the paper. Okay, so paper doesn't beat Firestone. What beats Firestone?
Very much is pissed that someone's destroyed her there.
Bingo! No, I think you might be right. It might be worth keeping an ear out for it. Because obviously, so this must be some kind of tower near Yelion, and we're going to be here for a little while. Or anything like that. This has been, taken or whatever, then we'll, maybe we can offer up our services. But otherwise, it might be worth just heading straight for Yelion now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, are we just going to leave?
Well, my only skills are fire and animals. And I don't think either of those things are going to help. And shooting arrows, which they're all doing, and not much is happening.
Yeah, but I'd imagine you're better than the average elven archer at shooting an arrow.
Yeah, but a piece of wood isn't going to stop a stone. Or many stones.
But then your piece of wood is magical, is it not?
My bow is, yes.
And I have a magical sword. And Clary is Clary.
Clary has many daggers.
Clary has many, many daggers.
Some
I mean,
of which have different properties.
you could try. I don't know. Oh, it's a thing of guilt. We can't save everyone. But also, can't not save everyone.
And you're watching, and you're debating this, you see another hail of arrows come out, and it seems like they've targeted one of the stone people, and you can see as they strike, cracks appear in this figure, and it just sort of crumbles to the ground. But at the same time, the giant just like reaches down and grabs another elf off the ground with its fist, and as you're watching, the giant's just like waving his one elf around in his fist. These other ones just like got this club. It's just like trying to hit this tree over and over again. You can see the bark splinter, and as you watch, the elf, the giant just roars and chucks the elf out of his hand. But having held it in its grip for sort of 10, 12 seconds, when this elf strikes the tree, rather than splatting in a bloody smear, this elf shatters like it too was made of stone.
Oh no.
Oh wait, it's got like it turns people to stone if it grabs them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this might be above our pay grade.
We're not useful.
This is the last time we faced something that turned people to stone. I was 8 and be nearly bloody murdered immediately.
It did get a crit last time.
It did get a crit, but it crit me and nearly killed me 2 times.
Why don't you go and heal it and then tell it it's nice and to go away?
No! I feel like that won't help us here. I'm just saying. I don't think that's going to be as helpful. So I'm thinking we also tell them about this that's going on, and they can send reinforcements and if they need our help, we can come and get involved. But right now, the 4 of us against a bunch of people that are very, very sadly failing. Maybe they'll succeed. You never know. But
you can see
Outside
the tower, and there is an unknown number inside the tower. There's more than you would guess.
Yeah, I feel like they probably got. I just don't want to
I mean, we're this close to the city. If we die here, that would be really awkward.
That would be very, very awkward. Or if we're turned to stone, or if Neo's turned to stone, as he is quite an important part of all of this. Or if any of us are turned to stone, that would be quite depressing. Give us some character development, I guess, but there they are.
Carrying around our stone.
We'll stick wheels on the bottom, it's fine.
Let's put it to a vote. All in favour of fighting the big thing.
I can't say yes or no, so I'm just gonna say
He immediately says immediately. He's just like, aye, we've got to do something.
All in favour of not dealing with it. Say
Again,
aye.
It's not.
I
Sorry, Neo. Maybe next time.
Okay, Neo, I understand we want to help everyone, and trust me, I have no idea how much I really want to go in there right now. But
how about you two go in there, and me and Klari will just...
If anything happens to us, it doesn't seem like much care or attention is being put on everything that's happening in the desert. We can be the catalyst for that to happen, and if we die to whatever's going on here, that's that. It's the...
also, 4 of us running in isn't going to necessarily do a lot of good, whereas we can go to Yelion, tell them, and they can send more people.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will be better. Plus, same point, we hold... It's very important information, and if we go in there and we die, it's a bigger consequence than what's happening at the moment. I feel like we can help more if we get back.
The circle of life.
Big lost.
What are you on about?
Well, the worm eats the plants, the bird eats the worm, man eats the bird, a giant turns the man to stone and flings them into a tree. Tree eats the sun. The worm eats the tree. The bird eats the worm. Circle of life.
Yes. That was lovely. Thank you for teaching me about the circle of life.
Circle. Who eats the giant? We don't know. And I'm gonna be
Good giant.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't want to know.
The purple one.
No, because I think a purple worm is about as big as a giant.
Right,
so-
but cows are as big as us and we eat cows.
No, that's a good point. That'd be a cool giant fighting a purple worm. That'd be.
Snake that can grow to the size it needs to be to eat the thing it wants to eat.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. Oh my god, to eat a giant, it wouldn't be a purple worm. It'd be a purple
Giant worm.
mega worm.
Yellow worm.
Yeah, god worm.
God worm.
God worm.
You okay
You
there?
Yeah, I'm just looking at monster stats.
No. Bad.
There's a plan.
Sit.
We find
We're all standing around having a conversation while this battle rages on.
We're innocent
Yeah.
bystanders. I didn't
Yeah.
start it.
We've been avoiding this purple worm for so long. Let's lead it here. It'll eat the giant, and then I'm assuming in that battle it'll get, a bit hurt, and then we'll finish off the purple worm in the end.
This purple worm that you guys talking about.
I've written down purple
one we
worm for
scared
some
of.
reason.
Because you mentioned ages ago, bear in mind, at the time, we were all
It's a worm.
the way back here.
You've written purple worm venom there.
Yes, for some reason we needed
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
purple
yeah, someone get
spoke
purple
to
worm
Arwen
venom.
magically. And
Well,
asked
Clary remembers.
Wait, what was it?
Someone
Someone-
said to you magically.
me and asked us to get purple worm venom.
We didn't do that.
That is so Arwen. Just to forget. Okay. Well, if you guys.
Sometimes I wrote that on my arm for some reason. Except read.
She's just wrote it down and gone,
She's
this
drawn
is
a
useless.
purple worm.
That over time has just become a little smear. Big purple smudge.
I mean, if you want to make an intelligence check to try and remember that.
But you don't remember that.
I know exactly
Oh,
what
do
it-
you?
Yeah, I know
Oh,
exactly what it's about.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm making an intelligence.
It was your friend
I'm not saving throw.
name I can't remember.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, it was your friend.
Matilda!
Yeah!
Yeah, I think it
Oh, I
was.
can call her. Hold on, let me call Matilda.
Okay.
Ring ring,
Hey, Tilly. What's the hickey?
ring ring.
You.
No.
We're supposed to sleep together with people.
Give me.
Are you just written as phone to talk to Matilda? Of course you've written it as phone to talk to Matilda in your notes.
That's what it was.
Just so we are still
Say.
massacre.
we just hear an explosion and it's just another elf that gets turned to stone.
We're there waiting for Arwen to just cool myself.
What? You want purple worm venom?
There's no response.
Why? Is she dead? She better not be dead, I swear to God.
There's no response.
Matilda!
What is this item?
Laser rock.
Owen has a rock, that she says she can use to speak to someone. In her notes, Abby has it written down as phone to talk to Matilda.
That's what it is!
Can you speak to anyone else with it?
No, just her.
It's
Ring ring.
a really crap phone.
Ring ring. She.
I like to think that Arwen's literally just going ring 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 ring.
I must
The
make
weird.
an intelligence check. I'm not very clever.
You know this rock should enable you to talk to Matilda somehow, but you can't remember how it works right now.
Wait, I have to do something? Do I need the power?
No, maybe she can contact you. We can't contact her.
Maybe.
Do something?
It's just a dial.
Quick, do that thing where you go back in time and figure out how it works.
I said it once. I'm never saying it again.
It was.
I'm not allowing you to roll the D100 to go back in time again because no.
That was great.
It's hilarious.
We
It's not happening again.
We broke the timelines.
You did.
I think it was just for you to re-roll like a history check or something. It wasn't very useful. But we broke a timeline and went back in time. Or Arwen did.
Hell yeah, I did.
So,
Let's
attempting to talk to a rock.
Saying,
What else doing?
I'm thinking we move.
Yeah.
I'm keeping an eye on Neo.
Okay.
Walk behind Neo. And I'm going to hold an action to try and grapple Neo if he tries to run off.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone make a check, including checks for Elvis and for Lloyd Cedric.
T7.
No. 21. 31.
2-1.
31.
Stealthy.
13.
It was better than last time.
So,
I'm hiding on the back of Elvis and he's just so look. 33.
as you guys are walking, Elvis's antlers, as he's standing tall, and Stix, you've tried to convey the meaning of stealth to him, but unfortunately, at the exact moment you do so, his antlers get sort of tangled on a low branch above, and you're like, oh, and you convey the meaning of stealth to Elvis, and he's a unnaturally intelligent elk, so he's like, oh, okay, down low. But doing so, it's just tangled in his branch, just rips it off, and there's this big sort of snapping sound, and everyone just pauses for a moment. Well, although, you suspect it shouldn't have been that loud, there's a giant roaring and things like that, you just see this noble-looking elf woman, just her head just turns, and she stares right at you.
Fuck.
And then 3 of these stone creatures that were surrounding her just start barreling through the
Oh
woods towards
no!
you.
It's the lady! She's controlling them!
Oh, fuck.
What?
An elven lady is controlling the stone things, but the giant isn't barreling towards us. The giant's still doing his thing. Oh, fuck.
How the hell do I call Matilda?
You can try and figure that one out later.
Have you run out of data? Do we ever?
It works on Wishful thinking.
The SIM card's broke. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Yes.
Give it Matilda.
Maybe I need to put it in rice.
Maybe. Got wet. Maybe you're further away than it can physically go. We are on like the other side of a forest. We're like 2 weeks away from, or like a week, maybe. You know.
How upsetting.
You sound like crazy.
What are you guys doing? You've got 3 of these stone people coming through the woods at you, and this woman has turned in your direction.
Are we fighting or are we running?
I could shoot her from a distance while we run.
That sounds like a good plan, but I'm going to take note of her face.
Okay.
Going to take note of.
Make a perception check with disadvantage to try and mentally capture the details of her face while also like turning Elvis to try and get him into a gallop.
Okay. Perception check with disadvantage. Disadvantage. 7. Not good.
You get some of her basic features, but you don't get you've done your best, but when we get to the end of this, it's going to turn out in the heat of the moment Stix has forgotten.
Well,
that's what she looks like. What does she look like?
on my way away, I'm just gonna like try to look at her, and I'm just gonna say, she looks fairly noble. This might mean something, and then go away, so that hopefully someone, and then obviously start running, so that hopefully other people might be interested in looking at her as well. Trying to remember the details of her, because maybe he might be an elven lady that's in the council or in this city.
Yeah, so she's thin with quite pale features, and sort of long silver hair. She's wearing a green dress at the moment.
Just wash this fucking t-shirt. I spilled loads of juice on it. I'm very sad.
But as you do so and you turn away and you start to run, 3 arcane missiles slam into the side of Elvis.
Oh, never mind. He's dead.
Yes, you can do. He takes 9 damage.
9 damage. My boy.
That hits.
My boy. My boy. Good point.
Doing it again.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, that also hits. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
And it's going to the lady.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
15, so it's 26 total. So you quickly see Arwen like spinning around on the back of Lloyd Cedric and pulling out a bow and firing 2 arrows. You're about 50 feet away when you were spotted. You guys had to get reasonably close to see what was happening. And as you guys start riding away, it's when these things start running towards you and these missiles just come streaking through the trees and slam into the side of Elvis. What's everyone doing?
How far away did you say we were?
You guys are about 50 feet.
50 feet. Okay. I'm going to fling some food. No. I'm going to fling Oh no, that's within 30 feet. Goddamn. I'm going to shoot a heavy crossbow bolt.
Okay.
Here we
This will
go.
be a disadvantage because it's a two-handed weapon and you're trying to control Elvis at this point. Or you can not move and fire normally.
Can I not tell Elvis just go? Like, just keep going?
Yeah, you can, but it will be a disadvantage because Elvis is like moving and you're only holding on with your legs at this point.
That's a good
You're
point.
telling him to like dash away.
That's a good point. That's fine. I'm just gonna get the message across to her that we mean business. I could move her, but I almost feel like that's about as useful as spitting at her.
I would say the amount of things you would have to sort of stow and do to moon, you wouldn't be able to do that on the back of Elvis without stopping.
Yes, that might be slightly
You've
problematic.
got Moonbeam, that's about as effective.
Yes. It is. Okay. Let's fucking hit her with it. Hit her across the box.
22, that'll hit though.
Oh!
Despite all this, yeah, you pull out this heavy crossbow, you like grip on with your legs, you're like, Elvis, go! And as you do so, you pull the string back and take aim and just like between like two trees, you line the shot up and yeah, you see like she's doing like a proper Boromir now with like 2 arrows of a crossbow bolt in her, just like
And that was
wincing with pain.
5
5 damage.
heavy crossbow damage.
well. That was lovely.
So,
Yes.
what's everyone else doing?
Can I shoot her again?
You guys are running?
Yeah.
I think. Well, I think this would probably be a good time to roll some initiative.
Oh no.
Would we
You're
be
looking to shoot again?
Well, you know.
would we be rolling initiative and up?
Yes, actually, forgo this initiative.
Oh, thank God.
Apologies, and you're welcome, Stix. I haven't rolled any initiative for anyone else, so we will roll initiative at the beginning of next session.
Yes.
I know. You got peanuts, it's fine.
I didn't. He went away.
You got to meet peanuts. And he called you friend.
I'm imagining this is what you guys do when you guys are just chilling out. You just get JJ to make all the voices of the.
This is me going to do the sequence. Yeah.
like JJ's annoyed you, so like I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Peanuts right now.
What did he do? Why are you sad? Do you have any apples?
Stop.
What would you
It's
want?
the green one. He's very loud. Yes,
What do you want him to get you for your birthday?
But yes, we shall pick that all up next week.